Alrighty, welcome back to Stationeers. Going back to Venus. Some Brutality on Venus. And we will load the latest. So I think what we'll do is maybe see about making an actual proper production room or something. Gas handling room, something. Do something different than we've been doing. We've been worrying about cooling. So, we'll start off by harvesting our switchgrass. Oh, yeah. Got a, get this started. Make more charcoal. Maybe put a shower in too. Maybe that'll be the end goal of the game, to have a proper shower. Not the game, the day. Proper end game for the game would be, I want to play with rockets. It's one thing that I have never touched. Oops. Okay, there we go. Cocoa's not ready. Don't need anything else. We do need to make another loaf of bread. Eventually. Alright, I was setting up the trader and getting ready to expand that. So we'll set up the greenhouse first. And then go from there.
Power low.
Do. Power low. Okay, so thinking that it might be worthwhile to well, hang on. Before I yes, that's right, I needed plastic for that. Iron. Who's got the iron? You've got the iron. Okay. Bloop. I want to do a little painting. Steel, Invar, and silicon. Okay. Steel. It's not enough silicon. What did I do that for? Because we need another silicon. I don't happen to have any on me, so I do need to go. Get up there. Get up there. There we go. Just had to jump on a computer, that's all. Okay, I'm going to spray you. And the idea is that that will be, I can remove that, flatten out the roof a little. Now to move this around, I've got to play with the pipe. These 3 blocks. So that'll be a goal in itself. Okay. And then no, I don't know. I don't know about that. But let's pull out the plastic sheets. Fine, we'll do it this way. I guess we won't do it that way. How to get up there by platforming. Aha! Got it. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Gotta find the hitbox. Gotta find the hitbox. Gotta find the pixel. Find the pixel. Can you find the pixel? There it is. There we go. Cool. So next time we're in there, we can expand that out a little bit. Which I would like to put in grow light, which I may need more copper, which I do have some copper I can run through. I think it's steel and electrum. Grow light, copper, steel, electrum. There's the electrum. Steel's right here. And it's the copper. Okay. Yeah, greenhouse. We could make the production. Where do I want to do gas handling? I don't know so much about gas handling. Need to go outside and see around that. If I can remove that, or I need to keep it. Punch through. Wait, non-copper. Oh, that's good. Temperature's coming down. That's great. What are we doing over here? Pressure's still up there. We'll see. What I'm hoping is that when this catches up, maybe this will be happier. But I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to work. So maybe as this cools down, this loses efficiency. And we definitely see that happening. Okay. Get rid of the rails. Okay, I need 2 grow lights. I don't know if I need anything else. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else. Just 2 grow lights in there. Cabling. Is that but in this crate I think I've got the yeah, It's interesting. I thought I had the chip for the... Oh my goodness. Can't think of the darn name. Go in the sensor lenses. Is that here or is that in the tool? I think it's in the tool kit here. Sensor processing unit. There we are. The T-ray scanner. That's what we want. Waspaloy. Ratio. Yeah, I got some Waspaloy. We can make that happen. We can make that happen, Captain. Iron, electrum, silicon. Iron, electrum. I didn't check the silicon. I may not have enough silicon. Which we'll throw this in here because we need it for the gun anyway. There's that. Okay. So we need silicon. So I do need to go out and get some. There we go. Do that. Okay. Hydroponics actually would like more than 10. Well, more than 10. I can make 11. That counts, right? Alright. That's what we do. Hydroponics. Get this started. Get it going. May need some pipes. Go ahead and drop that in. No. Regular pipes? I'm okay with regular pipes. Oh, I did have one. Well, now I got a spare, right? I forgot that I've actually got storage. That's a, that's a thing. Oh, I forgot it only stacks to 5. Take these in with me. How are we doing temperature-wise? Oh, 4 degrees. Okay, we're good. So we can just open this up. Regular pipe. Regular liquid pipe. 10. No matter. I'll just print everything off. So we need more iron. But my thoughts are I want to go crazy on the oxygen production. Because that's one of the things I need. Need to live. Okay. Sensor lens is on. Holy crap, that's hard to see. T junction, cross junction. 1, 2, 3. Do need to crack that open. Then we we'll do this. Okay. Woohoo! That is a tricky situation, for sure. Oh, got these turned sideways. Actually, I got the wrong ones down. Well, the good thing is there's going to be enough crap on the floor we're not going to really notice it. So, I'm fine with that. Cross junction. Okay, there we go. That'll work. And then we want to mimic this. Not that. Grow light. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this row. And right here, I think. Perfect. This is really hard to see, actually. Just do that, and then we just run you straight through. I do feel like it would be prudent to actually have some real lights too. Right down the pipes. Maybe one over the work area. I just feel that that would be a little bit better. A little bit more better. There we go. I could have done that one. Turn you on. And I think go. Boy, did that chew up the power. Probably paint this at some point, but this is wall type 1. I think that's how I got it here. Okay. Put it on the floor. We could alternate as well. There we go. I was going to say, hitting that's going to be a little tough. And 3 just feels like it should have an access panel in it. Okay. Before I get crazy with other stuff. Now I've got 2 wall/windows to replace. That's going to be a delicate thing. This is easy. I think we're okay here, but I'm going to triple check. Because we do not want to have any surprises. Look at that. Very nice. I should have taken my suit off while I was doing that. There we go. It's starting to look pretty nice in here. All right, the age-old. How do you want to? What do you want to do here? Oh. Yeah, let's rotate it up and down. No, that actually would look terrible. Not wall 2, wall 1. Got that one screwed up too. Now, can we? Oh, we can. See if we can find the pixel. Find the pixel. Oh, there's the pixel. Okay, find the pixel. Oh my goodness. I need to change the color of stuff too, because it's getting a little too bright in here. Especially with my suit light on. Ah. Okay. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. How are we doing here? You just dead end. Would that actually just work? I don't want long angled. I mean, I do want long angled, but the connection just doesn't work right. Yeah, let's do a small light. Yeah, that's acceptable. We have a relatively finished room. Technically finished, although these iron walls need to change. And there's that one panel. The lockers need to move, which that's not a problem. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it would be. Oh, there's liquid pipe there. And nothing there. Okay. I do like how this is kind of recessed, but I have to pull this forward a little bit, which we can do. We do have room. We do technically have room. if anybody wonders what I'm doing, so I can actually access the cable. Doesn't matter. It's getting cut. There we go. Go. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We'll disconnect this. We'll disconnect this. We will turn that off. Okay. And powered bench. It's not powered. Counter style. Now a counter style might work a little better in here. Okay, chemistry station, we'll put it there, and reagent processor, put it there. I can turn that off. Beautiful. Hand drill. Zing. Angle grinder. Desk sheets. Oh, iron sheets. Hand drill. Wrench. Wrench and iron sheets. Holy crap. I forgot there was stuff in there. That was gnarly. Woohoo! I find it hilarious that all the ingredients came out as balls of ore, essentially. Okay. Welding torch. And a screwdriver. There we go. There we go. Reagents. Come here. Well, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. I guess I know what we're doing. Excuse me. Okay. Boom. 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 Well, it's a good thing that I'm not actually using any of this. Other than the soybeans, that is one thing that I am using. There we go. A little bit of oil. That's enough for 3 loaves of bread right there. There we go, bread. Yeah. Beautiful. That's a beautiful loaf of bread. Ooh. I should make a plinth to put my loaf of bread on. Call it a cutting board. We got more space over here. I am okay with the lighting, at least as of now. If I start getting into fancier stuff, might change my mind. Now, I'm hoping that this will go through the furnace all right. The skeleton closet. Okay.
Power low.
Power low. Well, we are going to take our reagent mix and skip the shredder. Oh, crap. I guess that sucks. Okay. So we can definitely see where we need to improve our lighting situation. Oh, yes. The other thing was I wanted to do my cleanup script. That's right. So I needed a housing, which... did I put that anywhere? No, I hadn't gotten to that. Okay. So I actually need 2 of these. And an occupancy sensor. I thought I put one. There's the occupancy sensor. So I'll need one of those. So I can turn the lights off in there as well. It's the idea anyway. Oh, we need electrons. I gotta figure out that's right there. Let's drop you. Makes sense to put you right here. Whatever. Goes inside. Can pull up the library. Get the cleanup script. Of course, it's going to take it a while to figure out. Of course, I did that. Of course I did that. It's going to take it a while to figure out that I'm not connected to the network expecting it to be. There we go. So, Stationeers scripts. Cleanup room version 2. Okay. Prom edited. You know, that's the funny thing. I don't even need the prom editor. We do this. I see housing. I should have just went to the end. Clean up. Order up. Now this one will actually have to program through the prom. And then we go to the IC. Oh, right, yeah, because it's... Alright, that was silly. I forgot. It's not on the same network. Okay. There we go. So now we got the cleanup script there. Turn this on. Flashing yellow at 35. What's line 35? We'll look here instead of on my script. So 35 is AC unit. How the devil? I probably forgot to paste it. That would be why. Okie dokie. Dummy. Prom. Export. That one goes there. Slap that in. Green light. Okay. Alright. 5 and 8. 5 and 8. I don't know what 5 and 8 are. Security printer. I don't know why it's pulling up a security printer. We don't have one of those. Whatever. Oh, I bet the other chip is for the weather station. Weather station, weather station. Okay, so now I get that. Oh, I got white paint in there. Do I have a... No, I just have a regular welding torch. Okay. There's some fun to be had in here. Okay. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. So let's test if the light system works. That light should go out. There we go. It does work. Good. So the idea is that it saves a little bit of power. Now the more lights you have, the more better it performs. This could actually be buried in the ceiling somewhere. It could even be in the airlock. Now that's on the outside. But I'm gonna slap it right in here. I feel like this is a very good spot for it. Other than the fact that it's a little challenging to implement. Okay. The reason I say that is because I would have just decompressed the greenhouse if I didn't think about that. But, you know, that gives me the opportunity to update this to... Yeah, there we go. Matching. Dumbass. Forgot to do something. Put the prom chip in here. Yep. Okay. I don't have an occupancy sensor. That puts a damper on that. Oops. You can't detect if somebody's in there if you don't have an occupancy sensor. Iron. And I used up all the iron. Other than what I've got here. And... oh. Nope, still haven't moved. It's almost ready to move. Which is good. Which is good, 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 good. Looks like the grass is... some of it's ready to go again already. I really hope that this doesn't cause a problem. Because that would kind of suck if it did. Is that another wireless? Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Ooh. That's so much easier to see. Oh, it did get that plugged in. Well, obviously, it's turning on the lights. Now, if I come over here, it should shut off. What, 5-10 seconds? We got 10 timeout. There we go. That's cool. That works out. And works out. Alright, need more plastic sheets. Technically, just one more. But I don't... whatever silicon I have is... technically enough. Plastic sheets. Oh, I got a bunch of silicon in here already. That's right. Because I was doing something with that. Okay. So we can crowbar off this. Crowbar off this. We're going to pull the iron sheet off if I can hit the... if I can hit the hitbox. The correct one. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna pop you open to see if I can get the... Oh, there we go. Got it. This is kind of stupid. Alright. Okay, let's see if that will give me what I need. There we go. It did get me what I needed. Awesome. Okay, plastic sheets go in there. There's 3. Composite window. Composite window. There we go. Really? Really? That's not exactly where I would picture the hitbox to be. Find the pixel. This is stupid. This is phenomenally stupid. Okay. Alright, got that one. I don't think I'm going to get lucky with this guy. I might have to tear apart, of course, the floor. Wow. Okay, there we go. That took way too much time. Took way too much time. Boom. There we go. Biomass. And I wonder what it's going to come out as. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Iron wall next to the iron sheets. Chutes and stairs and ladders and electronic parts. Okay. So, one of the things we will need to do is to...
waste tank caution.
Yeah, do that. Okay, so we need steel. If we're going to make another room, we're going to need steel out the wazoo. So, steel and silicon. So, we'll do that. I think we might take a quick break, though, already. So, we want steel and we want silicon. The good part is I don't need too much silicon for the production room. But one thing I am going to do is to... Alright, so the red So I've got 3 frames that are marked red. So I want to figure out if I can remove that one. That I can remove this one. And then this gives me an idea where the greenhouse begins, and I could blow the wall out for more fun times. So we'll do this. Change out the battery. Be prepared to... Oh yeah, it's a wireless battery. Cool. Be prepared to run out at dawn and mine. So we'll take a quick break. Eat, drink, de-stinkify. Maybe get some of the crap out of my pack. I don't know if that's super required though. And at some point, maybe I should... there we go. Hey, Tread. Sorry I missed your message. I had a notepad up and I forgot to close it. There we go. Damage at 1%? Oh yeah, because I dropped it in my airlock during a storm. So, okay. So, we'll take a quick little break here. So, well, I'd say don't go nowhere, but if you need to go somewhere, do it. So, be back in a bit. Okay, I am back. And whoops is not exactly the first thing you want to hear when I get back. Oops. Excuse me. Had to do a little bit more running around than I intended. So, I definitely need to darken it up in here because this is crazy. And I wonder how this would have looked if the panels were facing the other direction. But I'm not going to split hairs. Okay. I found some more reagent mix. You know what? No. They're staying in here for now. Alright. So ready to go. We are ready to mine. At dawn's early light, we can check out interstellar irrigation. That's probably... That could be a liquid trader or could be a seed trader. Whoa, that was terrible. Let's go upwards a little. That's kind of slow. Go the wrong way. That's not bad. Not enough. That's 14 watts. $15 Overshot it. Probably needs to go either up or down. So let's go down first. Bam. I will tell you, whatever frequency this is transmitting at, this is not a good place to be standing if you were, you know, really transmitting 200 watts. Now, unless you're talking like, I don't know, 150 megahertz or less, you might be okay. But I wouldn't want to. Ooh, yeah. Good thing I didn't run out yet. Looking at pipes and wires are not going to do us too much good. Okay. Oh. Oh, turn it on. Hello, friend. There we go. So we've got $250 exactly. We can buy strawberry. We can buy tomato and rice. So we can buy tomato and rice. Box of muffins. Okay. Well, I guess what we will do is buy rice and tomato. Okay. So me. Silicon and so let's actually go out this direction. I do know that there is a lot of iron right next to the base. There's coal. We don't really need all that much coal, but whoa, that's not a good place to be! I didn't realize we were going to punch through a big hole in the ground. Okay. Missed solid ground. Let's do this. Whoa! Not that, but this. Copper 2. Ooh, God. Not a fan. Okay. So we got coal. Got some copper. Iron. The main event. Okay. Alright, there's enough for one batch of steel. Not more. That was, yeah, it's a little bit. Well, maybe that's on the bottom. I don't know. We're going to see where that leads us. Almost 90. Whoa. Gold. So that's silver. That's silicon. There's a lot of iron. Okay. First things first. Let's get the silicon we need. Go. Turn that off while we wait for things. So that was a fair amount of silicon. That's kind of figuring on like 100 silicon. We can get more. Okay. We're not done sucking. We're not done sucking. I could use more thrust. I don't necessarily want to do that because, yeah. Alright, there we go. Now I should. Okay. Alright. Iron. This is gonna work or not. Let's see if I get the shit kicked out of me. Oh dear. Dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. That was a little risky. Risque. Okay. Alright. Now another batch of silicon. Remember right, the base is right there. So now it's at about a heading of 230. Let's add this. It's for when I do my outdoor radiator system for storm gas. I am going to need a lot of steel and silicon, so this isn't necessarily bad. This is also bringing me into an iron pocket, which that's super. I mean, this is a super iron pocket. Enough vacuum going on in here, we're relatively safe. We're literally at vacuum. I gotta wait for the vacuum to die down, because, yeah. That's ridiculous. $35 kilopascals on Venus. Who would have thunk it? Pardon me for forgetting to put my microphone down in front of my face. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Come on. Come on. Make a great place for a cave. For a cave base. Maybe that's what I'll do. My production room will be in the basement. Well, actually, now that I'm not on the bedrock, I could actually have my atmospherics room underground. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah. My evil lair. My evil laboratory. We are still... We've come a long way. Still moving air. This is ridiculous. Okay. I am burning up a lot of time here. This is ridiculous. I'm almost ready to... What did I say? 3:30? No, 2:30. 2:30. About that way. The hard suit, I think, is a nice upgrade. I also adjusted my temperatures a little bit, so I think that has something to do with it. You know what? I'm just going to see if I can mine myself out a hole. No idea where I'm going to pop up. Straight into a gold pocket. Okay. 300 and... Oh god. Oh god. Oh, don't go in the hole. Ah, there's the base. There is the base. Yeah, I guess we can crack this open and see. We always need copper, so let's go ahead and pick up some copper while we're here. Oh, goodness. Bad time to have a twitchy finger. Oh, God.
Suit damage.
Yep. That's why I keep my tape in my hand. Get the weirdness going on. Okay, suck me in. Well, that was fun. Ooh, I got that back full. Alright. Okay, I'm good. We can head back and try to avoid all my holes. Try not to be an Olympic gymnast and kersplat on the ground. Okay. So red. So this is where my greenhouse begins. Speaking of which, before I forget, we can pop this. There we go. There's one. One frame we don't have to deal with. And this, if I welded this frame up, we could remove. No, we couldn't. Is that a steel frame or an iron frame? It is a steel frame. Good. Whee! Okay. There we go. Alright, so now I'd be able to pop that. Whee! Yeah. I can turn off the sensor lenses, I guess. Yeah, so I can remove that one frame now. That's good. Okay, cool. Alright, I gotta think about how I want to do that. But first, we need to make up the steel. So, let's organize this in a way that works. Do we want that much steel? Sure. Okay. Oh shit. There's a bunch of noises everywhere. Okay. Some nice steel. And silicon, silicon, silicon. Yeah. Ooh, that temperature is actually really low. There's 150 of silicon. Yes, the skeleton closet seeks more friends. Wow, this is actually not draining as fast as I thought it would. But I'm also not dumping carbon dioxide, I don't think. Let's see. Just plain iron. That'd be good. Just plain iron. Oh. Okay. And of course, copper. We need copper. I think I need gold too, but I didn't hit any in the last mining run. Go. Very nice. Okay, since you're so low on temperature, I'm actually going to dump a fair amount out. Because if I run my H2 combustor, it's going to dump some heat into here. And the gases will expand. And I don't need it to go boom. Okay. So there we go. There's that. How are we doing in here? Now what's interesting is how much the temperature has dropped in here. Alright. Of course that's going to go up as well. There. I will put in my medium filter. blow out some more carbon dioxide. Okay, I think that's probably good enough. It's not complaining. It's not complaining, I'm not complaining. There. Very nice. Very nice. Pull this out and chuck that in. So, steel. We're going to be using most of that here. Silicon. A fair amount of it here. Steel, probably over there. Iron. Copper? I don't know yet. Yeah, of course I know. It'll be here. I probably should make a run for iron at some point. Hydroponics trays. Yep. 20 of them. That actually sounds very fair. Now, frames. If I want this room to be significant, what do we need? I'm going to say we need 3 frames per manufactory. Okay. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got 4-man new factories. So 12. Then with some storage, I think we could do that. Maybe 12 deep. Have a way of cooling in there. Yeah. "12 deep, 4 wide," or whatever. Whoa. Turn around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wide. So 12 deep, 5 wide. Hey, Tuver. Yeah, makeover. Custom signage and as the company cosmetics. Yeah. Yeah, the harm suit. Well, I wonder if I really need it. So let's see, 12 by 5. If I really do 12 by 5, that's 60. That'd be 60 frames, top and bottom. And we'd have 24 plus 5. So we'll just round it up to 90 frames. Is what I need for that. So let's get to printing here. Frames. I love this order script for this kind of stuff. 90 frames. Bam. And she's off to the races. We'll definitely need lights for it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Electronics. Advanced tablet. You know what? I'm going to print off one of those. And a big wireless battery. If I understand it right, you'd use it to go outside during the night. You wouldn't have to worry about heating up. Yeah. Yeah, my hard suit. I did get flung around a couple times. Not nearly as bad as some of my disastrous things, but I did get slapped around nonetheless. Programmable chip. That's... I don't know why you would need a chip in one of these. I have to think about that. Tracker and network analyzer. How about network analyzer and a configuration chip? That feels like a good cartridge configuration. I like that. Wait, what? I feel like there's a new button there. Activate, deactivate. Yes, cracking my suit is very normal for me. Very normal. Okay, so I now have my fancy tablet for when I'm working on stuff. Trying to crack the code. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll just have different things. Maybe I'll have one for tracking. For mining. I don't know. But my atmospherics, how are we doing here? Ooh, down to 41, so this is a very happy system. I actually don't know. I don't think... Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, because I've wondered about that myself. Well, that's definitely not it. Huh. I wonder if it would be in the keybinds or not. See? Maybe. See. Yes, that does bug me that you can't switch. I wonder, maybe. I know that's creative, but that would be... Nope. Okay. Now, I'm not finding anything, so... Huh. Yeah, that definitely is aggravating to me as well. Oh. Instead of using the mouse wheel, I could just do that. Interesting. Fascinating. Yeah. Yep, that does bug me as well. Yeah, I could... Yeah, sure. There we go. Tomatoes and rice. So, I can make more stuff. Speaking of which, probably should go inside. Get some food, get some water. I got way too much crap in my bag. So we will throw a suit in the airlock. Okay. Turn this off because, oh my god, it gets bright in here. Need to look into a mod that allows the advanced tablet to have 6 chips and see if it adds that feature. That would be phenomenal. Heck, even just having it in the base game would be great. Although looking into modular consoles, it looks like it requires several mod managers, if I understand it right.
Hunger caution.
Yeah, I've never dipped into the mods. I generally don't. That's just yeah. Haven't had a free brain slot to figure it out. Yeah, I can totally sympathize. I'm offended. Just for that one. Whoa, I missed that. Oh god, I'm never gonna find it. I'm never gonna find it. Oh, pick up, Fern. There we go. Okay, I can go one more row. I only use the mod to give higher ore stack size and allowing to print. Oh, an RTG? Yeah. Pretty cool technology, RTGs. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Right next to the potatoes. You're both nightshades. You should get along very famously. Yeah, RTG just so uranium had a purpose. Yeah, that's one thing. I do wish that they actually... I know they have plans for it, but good golly, I wish that uranium had a purpose. At this point in the game. Bunch of crap. You know what? I could put my laptop in there. Even though I'm not using it for anything right now. Speaking of uranium, I should probably get rid of the one chunk that's in my bag. I think it's, what, just pollutant? Alright. So, what do we need left? Pumpkin, strawberries, blueberries, some other various... cocoa. I may need more cocoa. If I ever want to do the chocolate cake daily. But I don't know. Don't know for sure. One extra seed. I can go in there. I would like to use modular consoles, though. They look interesting. Yeah, I would agree. I've seen some people use the modular consoles, and to me, that is one of the weak points. It does feel like their consoles are, weak. I'd love to be able to program more displays. I'm going to hold off on the switchgrass because I know I filled that up with a bunch of my cooking reagents. Because someone's a dork. I forgot to eat and drink, dummy. Getting so excited about planting and harvesting. I'm hoping tonight Oh, I see. I'm hoping tonight. I finished Graveyard Keeper as Megatech drops tomorrow. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I think I'm considering Friday. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I'm thinking I might go through and I'm either going to play Oxygen Not Included or I'm going to restart a Brutal on Venus and see if I can get to the point where I'm self-sustaining and I don't die from thirst, just to say that I have survived. So I was very disappointed that while you can array LED numbers, you can array LED displays for numbers. For text, it doesn't line up right. Yeah. Now that's one thing I do want to take a look at and see, because I haven't touched the displays, well, realistically, since the update. What I have done is rewrite my, well, I wouldn't even really call it rewriting, but my weather station tracker, storm tracker chip. It now puts seconds on the display. Oop, I guess I can turn this on. So you can see I've got the last storm lasted 488 seconds. Exactly. They all last exactly the same amount of time. Oh, I see. It's full. Well, boo on you. Doom on you. Doom on you. You can make them scroll the text, but only 6 characters is very limiting. Doesn't matter if it's small, medium, or large. I could see where 6 characters would be a problem. But I will also give them that 6 characters is a heck of a lot better than what we have had. Brain fart. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, look at that. 90 steel frames. And how many batteries? Oh, sheets. So, I'm going to need 190. What am I saying? It's 180. I'm going to print off 200. 200. Just because it's a nice even stack size. So I should be able to pop this guy now. So what we're going to do is be prepared just in case I'm not correct. Was that atmosphere? Okay. I think that may have been in this room over here. Okay. I think that may have been atmosphere from this room. Iron frames. Okay. Deconstruct the wall. Window. Window. Grinder the wall. What's that? Shoots. And sheet grinder. Oh, I have moved on. This was my soldering my solder station. I just haven't actually done anything with it. Crowbars. Second. There we go. And yes, the padded wall that was stuck in there. Great. Pile of charcoal. Okay, so we got wall. Iron wall. Iron sheets. Iron frame. Oh, painted red, that works for me. We'll go ahead and drop the chutes there. Drop the other furnace over here. 2 furnaces. We got 2 furnaces now. Also, if you see me type gibberish, I'm warning you now. My cat is being swimming on my lap. Yep, the gotta love the attention for the putty tats. Pay attention to me. Can't be doing anything else. It's all about me, Mr. Kitty Cat. Oh, I know how that goes. I got one cat that, for some reason, he's been particularly, oh, hey, look at that. Sublimated. Or, not necessarily sublimated, but... What the heck? Oh, crap. Alright. I'm gonna put you there. I need this to put you there. Oh, we're gonna throw that in the solid generator just to do something with it. Okay, so... Alright. Now the question is... Did I break a pipe? I would say that I broke a pipe. Okay. Or is this just all the stuff in the air? That's not much pressure. That's a problem. That might be the problem. Yep, okay. I forgot about that. Alright. So I can figure out what it... Oh, I think it's a tank there. Yep. Okay, the tank busted. Ah, shit. Okay. That's a problem. It's because the AC outside is way too... Yeah. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that for now. Go outside and adjust the darn ACs. Or... Better yet, I'll print off a sensor, use some of my kits. Yep. Okay. Yes, a mechanical pressure relief valve would be great. Sensor. No, that's not what I want. I want a... Yeah. There we go. I need a pipe analyzer. Pipe analyzer. Electrum. Yep, there we go. So, oh yeah, the furnace. Yeah, that's the only reason I kept it around is just in case I ever needed to really do more with solder. And at this point, I'll just rebuild it if I need it. Okay, so I need a processor, a reader, and a writer. That'll work. I don't actually have a currently enlisted way of getting... Alright, here's what we're going to do real quick. Get this back in the system. I don't have an active vent. Golly. Okay. Back pressure regular, prefer a mechanical one. Yeah. Yeah, I do agree. That would be very, very nice active vent. You know what? Actually, I'm feeling kinky. Let's do a powered vent. Steel and Invar. I got a steel and where did I put the Invar? Did I use up all my Invar? I find that hard to believe. Entirely possible. Ah. I was gonna say. Invar that's a specific type or temperature range, I believe you're correct. Yeah. Temperature and pressure. Woo. Okay. Yeah. Since I got a bigger area to fill, I'm going to need... Well, I like how the temperature is really low in here. Guess that's what you get with sublimating water. Oh, I'm waiting for it to spit out. It's not going to. So large powered vent, and that just fits so perfectly there. It's like it was meant to be. Okay, plastic sheet. I don't know how many of these I need. 2 electronic parts and a screwdriver. I know I've got 1. Please be 2. That's 1. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Super alloys. I've got my chart here. I just gotta figure out. That's definitely not what I want to look at. There it is. Yeah, come here. So super alloys. Waspalloy requires a low temp, 400 to 800 Kelvin, and Hastalloy requires 950 to 1 kilocal. So very, very tight on Hastalloy. Imagine the latent heat of a dual phase change. Yeah. I came here for electronic parts. Iron, gold, and copper. Yeah. Hastalloy has the range, that is correct. Surely I've... Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I've got some iron.
Caution.
There we go. There we go, and I'm gonna need plastic sheets. How many plastic sheets? 4. Do I have any just laying around? Are you done? Can I borrow you? Plastic sheets. I am going to... Whoa, I forgot. This one's backwards. The dials kind of irritate me in a way because everything else has got its set point and you use C to use a smaller increment. Now the dial's the opposite way. It increments by 1, but if you press C, it changes by 10. It's like, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. And here we go. There we go. have any heavy cable. That kind of stinks. I don't know what kind of power I'm really pulling in this. Well, I guess if I pop some wires, I pop some wires, right? It's not going to be the end of the world. It's just my cooling loop, and actually they probably use a good shutdown. Okay, set inward. Turn on. Condensation is happening in the pipe. That's a shoot. Oh, don't do that. I forgot. I don't have a condensation valve here. That's a problem. At least the temperature went up. Dang it. Keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, maybe we're fine here. If I turn these off, and then, yeah, do I do it again? I might do it, no. Don't know. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that for now. We're going to run outside. We're going to use all these chips and everything. Dang it, I don't have any heavy cable. Ah. So I want a display of it. It moves this. Average joule per second. Yeah, that'd be cool. Water and exposed wires. Perfectly safe. Well, if it's pure water, that's not a problem. Heavy cable. Oh, good. I do have lots of gold in there. Well, I wouldn't say lots of gold, but I got gold. Get in there. Get in there, you. Okay. I get to use that ice crusher again. Get to use the ice crusher again. Now, if I store that in my belt, it won't melt. It won't melt in my belt. That's what I'm told anyway. Oh, and it just works magically today. Iron sheet. Iron sheet welding torch. Cable coil. Whoop. Let's stick to 1 degree. And liquid pipe. That's all I had was 2? Oh dear. Done. Spit out the steel and silicon. Okay. I will have to scroll back because I missed a couple things while I was dancing around. Oh, and add coming up. So, pipe. Insulated pipe. Liquid pipe. Let's scroll back. Alright. Each room display this many produced per second. Supply and demand. Yep, absolutely. But I'm thinking have an IC10 know how to do I know how many cells in each room and measure the temp and pressure of the room and do the math. That'd be cool. I know orthodox method of extracting ice, but it is a result of what matters. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. That is what matters. Okay, so we got that. I don't think I need to worry about... Yeah. What do we got? Okay. Give me this. Now I can't complain about heavy cable. Alright, so two things. Put you there. I need to put an inline insulated utility kit. Liquid out. Oh, right. I'm going to need a volume pump. Okay. Let's not forget that. And if I remember right... Oh. I'll spaghetti it in. We did run a system of gas separation by freezing. Yeah, that... I mean, it would be a very effective system if you could fine-tune the temperatures and everything. Basically, you could consider it distillation. It's just... kinda not. Oh my goodness, the spaghetti is ridiculous. I'm about ready to change the name of the series to Spaghetti on Venus. You didn't see that. Okay. Now we go outside, fix the ACs. Well, I guess it's been a while since I swapped that out. This was in the back of my mind that this would be a problem, but then I kind of forgot that it was going to be a problem. So here's what we're going to do. Pipe analyzer goes here. And I need a reader. Of course, that needs power. Alright, so we're going to have a reader. I don't know if I'm going to need a memory chip now that I think about that. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to have the reader here. Boom, boom. Math chip here. This will be a writer. Get a data port. Good. APC ACs. So the idea here will be I'm going to shut the whole system down if this goes below 0. I think that's going to be a decent plan. Okay, Logic IO. Reader. Logic reader switch. Logic reader. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna have to have an input. Okay, I just need to, like... Logic writer. This will work. Okay, so we need to power the writer chip, and then the output will be on this. Power the chip. Power the chip. Straight input. This is the output. And we'll need the memory chip. I'm going to set it right there. So we do need the memory chip. Okay. So input's going to be from the right. Our math writer, APC AC, out is going to be on. Boom. That was a bad idea. I just turned off the AC. Well, maybe that's not a bad idea. Oh. Kind of missing something here. Pipe analyzer. Pipe analyzer. AC. Sure. But there's a lot of stuff on here. Pipe analyzer. AC. Temperature. Do that. Okay. Put, oh, you silly goose. Compare unit. That's what I needed. Okay. So. Logic reader. Okay. And then this needs to be. We want it on when temperature greater than what I set here, which will be 273. And you, sure, leave it right, because I goofed that up. Logic compare. Okay. So now I just need my memory chip, and good. Just got to remember my memory chip. Okay. So, because the ice is always pure, then the sorter can sort it out. Yeah, okay, that's really cool. First destination where you pull off. Built it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So yeah, it does it all itself. That's awesome. Okay, I think we're good here. At some point, I'm probably want to control that with some kind of logic. Alright, let's run outside. Eventually, I'll actually put like a ladder that goes up here instead of all this weird platforming crap I gotta do. Okay, memory chip. And we will set this to 273.
Hunger caution.
Turn this on. Oh, yeah. Memory chip. Boom. 0. Alright. Now we need to dump some heat into this. That won't be a problem. I'm on Venus. I can dump heat. Oh, okay. I lacked the foresight that if I just run my AC endlessly, I might overrun or kill off my phase change system, overcool it. Oh, pipe utility liquid, insulated. Utility pipe utility liquid. Need 2 of these. 2 of these suckers. But other than that, pretty good. We're doing pretty good. So I also have to remember that when I'll do that for one. Yeah, okay. We're on, we're ready to go. I'm going to change out my tank now. Alright, let's go ahead and kick on the mixer here. So we're going to start dumping heat into it because we're going to start electrolyzing or combusting. Okay. That's a little problematic. At least the temperature's up there. Oh, temperature. Okay. All right. I might have to set that up a little higher, but or at least dancing the line here. And I'm not going to worry about the gases and stuff in here because they're so minuscule, and they aren't going to pass through the system anyway. Okay, now we can kick this on, chuck this in there, and chuck that out there. Have I tried to use the vacuum cooler on Venus? Not exactly sure. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Vacuum cooler. Oh, do you mean the, one of the actual radiators? Yeah, I wonder how that would work during the night. If that would work at all. I didn't have very much luck with it on Mars, which I figured that's where it would, like, rock on, but... Okay, oh, we're freezing over here. Why is the liquid side freezing? Okay. Gotta bump that up, I guess. Because this would be cooling. So evaporating, dumping heat into it, coming over here, condensing it. Radiation cooler and vacuum. Oh, like vacuuming out a room, and I haven't tried that. I have not tried that. Is this going to be a problem? The water itself says it's freezing, but is it really? It's too bad they don't have a stress rating like the gas pipes do. Alright, well, I think we might be alright. Okay, I think we're back up and running. 30 degrees, okay. Alright, I am pretty happy with that. My goodness, I took the rails off the stairs and I'm still fighting with them.
Hydration critical.
We are... a little bit of combustion going on. I should put some more radiators into the system. That would help. Because right now I can get it... Well, you saw. It's very close, so it's like 50 degrees above atmospheric temperature. Which, all things considered, since the steam comes out very hot, you know, that's phenomenal. I think the Stirlings do a bulk of that work, and then I dump a little bit of heat into the atmosphere. Yeah. As far as the radiation cooler in the vacuum, yeah, it should work. Although, well, it does. It shouldn't work. Yeah. What are we doing over here? 25. We're warming up. Okay. All right. Doing good. So we need to drink. Eat and drink, be merry. Oh, my jungle. Gosh, I do have to choose a different color, because holy crap. I think I can actually get away with stripping off the ceiling now. The walls are a different story. In here. Upgrade. That seems to be doing good. I would like a readout on stuff. That'd be kind of neat. Like the ACs upstairs, see what the, you know, phase 1 temperature is, phase 2 temperature, that sort of thing. That'd be kind of neat. That would be neat. Well, so far, base remodeling hasn't gone very far. I have removed 2 frames, added a couple. That counts, right? I did expand the greenhouse and put some panels up. Alright, are we no longer stinky? I think we can consider ourselves no longer stinky. Oh, turn this off. That'll help with the waste tank in here. I still haven't put my satellite dish out for the trader. Really should. Yes. I'm gonna check the phase change system once more. Make sure we're looking good. So we are. I have to say that I am a little bit confused. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say I was a little bit confused by the water, the liquid water. It had both freezing and evaporating, so is that technically triple point sublimation going on? Yeah, whatever. Okay, I think we're all right. I don't think we're going to have a problem. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think we're in a good spot. I just wish there was a way to, oh, you know what? Instead, what I should do, instead of shutting off all the ACs, what I really should do is put like a valve here. Would that be a problem? Would it cause a problem? Yeah, well, let's see, I'm reading up there, so this is less. Yeah. So I would actually have to switch it around so that instead of reading the pipe right here, we're reading like this pipe. And if this is at 0 degrees, then shut off the cooling, but leave the tank here to be warmed up, or to cool it down, so it'd be a thermal mass. Yeah, maybe that's the way to do it. But I don't know, having a valve here, how much that would inhibit the thermal transfer. It might be better to do it with heat exchangers, like I did on my Mars base, which I think is officially screwed since the update. Okay. Let's leave the pipe. I don't need the pipe. I don't need the lights. I'm not going to do anything with the dish right now. Not going to do anything with the wall. Iron pipes. Glass sheets. Pipes. Okay. I think got most everything that I need. Okay, there we go. Swap out this canister. Alright, let's go throw out some At some point I want to reconsider this. But what I think I'll do is just have a door here. Okay. So technically it needs to be 13, but we won't split hairs. Boom! Whoa. How hot? How high? Oh, that's not that high. But the temperature is going up, so. Shit. Dumbass. Probably would be wise to turn off my... Oh my goodness, my Sterlings have recharged. Wow. That's nice. That's beautiful. My Sterlings have recharged the entire battery bank up there. Okay. One thing that I'm really glad about, I don't know if anybody's seen it. Well, I'm sure people have seen it. It's the way that I've got these Sterlings set up. So I think this... Okay. So the H2 combustor, so I got my fuel line here. And then I make my steam and dirty stuff. So I do a heat exchange with my furnace tank. So I heat this up. Try to take out a little bit of energy. And then I shove it into a finely tuned Stirling input. So I try to maintain at least 30 megapascals and try to not exceed the pipe's capacity. But I shove it into the Stirling and then I just daisy chained them. 6 of them in series with a pump pulling out of it. And they work pretty well. Now obviously after the first couple stages the power significantly drops off, but you can see here this cut the temperature in half. Went from 1500 basically to 750. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, wait a minute. No. I take that back. Outside is half the temperature. So we only dropped 100 degrees, 100 degrees. Yeah. So it looks like I'm reducing about 100 degrees each stage. So that'll take it down 600. So assuming, oh, you know, I could actually look right here. So it's coming out of the pipe. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how cold it's coming out because we're not reading the temperature. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah. I thought 6 was going to be a little overkill, but it worked out pretty well. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna have to dig. I'm gonna have to dig just to make this work. Okay, let's do this. So 1. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So that's technically, this is where the back of the room is supposed to be. And of course, I don't have any spray paint with me. Oop. I've also considered the idea of maybe going like too deep, too tall, too tall. Yeah, that may be a nice touch. Sneak out? Oh, I cannot sneak out. Oh no. Oh no. That's fine. Okay. Oh, right. The one buried in the dirt. I don't think. Stop sliding, that'll help. Okay. Alright, too deep. I think I will keep the height where it's at. Yeah, I think I will keep the height where it's at. There we go. Can I get? Oh yeah, I can. Good. Don't necessarily want to use my jetpack because I forgot to charge it, and I don't want to hear jetpack low, jetpack critical. Oh, this isn't Space Engineers, but close enough. Cannot wait until it adds sneak and crawl. Yeah. The crouch crawl would be good for sure. There are cases where trying to manipulate yourself around to look at something is a bit inconvenient. And I know there's the H key to hang on to and grab and glide across stuff, but I've not had great success using it. It's kind of funny, when I accidentally discovered it, it was actually working pretty good. Dang it. You know what? I got a good idea. I got a decent idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. How about I weld stuff up so I can walk on it and don't have to do the ballet. I was never good at gymnastics. Although that's kind of a lie. I was actually pretty decent at gymnastics for my size. All things considered. Okay. So short of a couple that need to be worked with, let's start draining batteries. Gonna push me? Okay. I'm moving too fast. Sounds like the furnace is again getting mouthy with me. So I hope that's the furnace. Whoa! Might as well change out the battery, which is not even fully charged. Yeah, that's kind of fascinating. You're off, right? Yeah, you're off. Okay. Stop singing. I need to put a gauge on that. 48. It's still fine. Still fine enough. Whee! Ah. Oh dear. Whee! Waiting to get sent flying. There we go. I'm happy with this. We're making progress. We're making progress. Of course, I will need to print off more steel frames. Wee! Let's go! Oh, I'm out of battery. Goodness gracious. Wow, literally the exact same. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I don't need a full battery. That was not the one that I wanted to weld. Oh dear. Ah. We're getting there. So this room is going to be the production room when I'm done with it. At least that's, in theory, how it's going to be. Ah. I also have to figure out how I want to start channeling cables and pipes and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Push me. Okay. Looks like all of this is ready to go. This is ready to go. I don't want to lock myself in here, but yeah. 3% battery. Oh, I forgot to turn this off. Green battery! Ooh, almost a full charge. Okay, so I need to get in here. I need to get in here. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. For the vacuum to get us. Okay. There we go. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd pop that. Okay, so this is where I would be. As of this moment, that's where that's going to be. And you. So we'd have you, you, you. And then do that. Okay. I don't need that. I need this. Don't think there's any more going in. Okay. Just to make myself feel better, I might throw this one down. Alright, and that looks good. And then over here, yeah, we would need 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll work.
Waste tank caution.
Okay. There we go! Fall in a hole. Do a barrel roll. Okay. Looks good. I think other than tidying up this spot. Of course, more frames. We're good. Yeah, so we're gonna run side. I'm gonna throw that in there because that doesn't matter. So we need more frames. Frames. Let's turn off this mixer valve. And I still have fuel. That's cool. So this one mixer valve almost can't keep up with everything. And I don't have any idea how much... 900 mole in here, but how are we doing over here? I turned the valve off, right? Oh, thank God. 36 liters over here. That's a fair amount. Okay. Very good. Oh, steel. Need more steel. 20 grams of steel is all I got left. Well, out of that batch.
Power low.
Power low. Yeah. Excuse me. Steel. More steel. Okay, we got plenty of steel then. Alright, I don't think we need... Well, we need... Because I wasn't planning on going double. 60 more frames? Give or take. 60 more frames. How much? Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and do 90 frames. 90 frames. Push the button. Steel sheets. I almost need a second auto lathe. How are we doing over here? Okay. I do feel like my different flour and stuff is turned into biomass, which is okay. That is perfectly fine. Well, I don't have puddles and I don't have ice cubes. That's a good sign. Oh, yeah. So take a break here after I eat, drink. We will de-stinkify. I'm almost to the point where I can leave the game running. The only problem is I don't have a be right back screen kind of thing. I need to work on that. That'd be kind of nice. Then you can watch me slowly die or something silly. Yeah, so what do we got? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 4 more ferns, and then I could throw more 15 over here. So 19 hydroponics trays. Yeah, 19 hydroponics trays, and we could finish this out for what we've got here. Eventually, I'm going to need Larry to handle switchgrass in particular. I don't know if he necessarily needs to touch anything else. Okay, rice is... Yeah, we'll work on it. So, anyway, we will go ahead and take a quick break. Do yourself a favor if you need to. Also take a break. Get fed, watered, empty the waste tank, whatever you need to do. So, we'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. Hope everything turned out well for everyone. I had to refill my water jug, so we're good. Okay, so that's printing off over there. Shower. I did say that I wanted to get that done, so we need the shower and the filter. It would be not the filtration, purifier, water purifier. How do you spell it? Water purifier. Okay. Gas pressure of the input pipe relative to the gas pressure of the output pipe. No, I don't think we need to worry about that.
Power low.
Don't need to worry about that at all, but we will see about printing that off. And maybe stop using ACs actually for climate control. Yeah. Okay, it's probably all in the... Okay, just wanted to make sure. I'm going to go ahead and dump everything. I'm pretty sure it's going to be all in here. Shower. Iron, copper, silicon. Well, there's silicon. Iron, copper. Oh my goodness, hit the button. Okay, there's that. And then the purifier. Gold. I used up the gold. Ugh. What do we have in the pipe? Okay, we do not have any volatiles, so I can get away with chucking that in there. As long as you're not ready to release. Good, you're not. You're not. Good. Alright, so there's the shower. I go in there. I don't believe that this is going to be a problem. Whee! Storm incoming! 730 seconds. So we've got 12 minutes. Purifier, waiting on gold. Ooh, this is pretty toasty, though. I will say. I'm going to go up another 10 megapascals. Yeah. Make sure we got more thermal here. So I have, actually, you know, how much are we dumping as far as heat goes? 3.5. Ooh, okay, 15 kilojoules that this AC itself is having to deal with. That's pretty. Like me gold. Give me the gold. There we go. There's the gold. I will need to make a gold run here soon. Iron. Luckily, iron processes rapidly, so we can deal with that. Okay, over there. There's purifier, and this can be down below. And yeah, I'm not going to worry about insulating the pipes. But one thing I do need to figure out is how to run my trunk line of pipes, for sure. So water purifier is going to go down here somewhere. Oh, I don't really have much space. Don't really have much space. How close are we? We're almost there. I can get 50. You know what? I can get some frames started. I like that idea. I get the frames started. Weld up a couple of them. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so essentially we're pretty close here. What we need is to 1, 2. I'll put you in there just for good measure. That is... Oh, this is floating, so... Yeah, okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I think we're good. And then I just gotta have them on hand. Good. Okay. There we go. That is sealed up to the best of my knowledge. I imagine you're actually going to cool down because this has got to be... Yeah, it's out of fuel, so that'll cool down. I will trust the system. While I'm here, I'm going to swap that out. You know what? I'll swap that out. What the hey? Okay, there's that. Now steel sheets, we'll get this printed off. Started to get printed off. Steel sheets, and go ahead and print off 200 again. Oh dear. Okay. All right. So in theory, I gotta be mindful of the pressure of that. All right. I can look at this gauge if it gets getting too crazy. I don't want anything loose and flopping around. This could be a problem. My sheets. Ah, crap, all this stuff too. And I forgot about this. That's safe. Should be good here. Okay. Iron sheets can go here. Iron frames, iron wall, padded wall. I'll actually put that up. Sheets don't need for now. Insulated pipe. This is the charcoal bag. Charcoal bag. Lights. Dish. It's good enough. It's good enough for me. So what I'm going to do is put this up. Actually, I'm going to put that there. That's kind of... Alright, let's... Boom! Okay. There we are. Okay, that's looking okay. Just make sure. I don't think I've got any leaks. This pressure's coming down. Yeah, pressure's coming down, so I imagine that means it's good. Good. Okay. Check this guy. I forgot about this. Regular old pipe. It's a vacuum over here. Wait, what? I gotta say, I'm a little confused as to how it dropped that much pressure that quickly. But whatever. There we go. That's gonna be the production room. I'm being a little mindful because, yeah, the pressure definitely is increasing. Ooh. Okay, only 25 megapascals over here. Another concern I would have would be the pollutant. Nitrogen is going to be fat and happy. It's all getting dumped into this tank. Yeah. This is actually working out pretty well. Okay. So basically, as long as this goes down, what are we at? 38.8? 38.9. Depends on how fast the... Oh, 38.8. Okay, so it's already going down. That's cool. So we are winning that battle. So we're almost ready to expand, move our production crap into that room. That'll be great. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Okay. Looking forward to actually having something. Okay, water purifier. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Okay, so do that. 2 liquid pipe. Not insulated, just regular. Which is inside. Power shower. Alright, that's what we'll do here. Alright, what do we need here? Screwdriver and liquid pipe. Okay. That's the output. Where's the input? I guess we'll find out when we go down below. Yeah, we are winning the battle. Okay, what next? Let's deconstruct. Cable coil. There we go. It's output. Is that really input? Is that really where the input is? Alright. Let's do that. I think we can get away with this. This is the input. And then I can dump it in there. Okay. I guess it would make sense to maybe return it back into the system. 4 insulated pipes are not going to do that though. So where did I shove the iron? Or do I not have any iron? I have the iron here. Okay, 10 pipes. 10 pipes. 10 pipes not going to be enough, I don't think. And do I have... Oh, I do have iron. I do have iron. That's good. Oh, seems to be a vacuum. Oh, that's awesome. We are at vacuum in here. That powered vent really did the work. Oh, there's our storm. Okay, we are... Looks like we're vacuum across the board. We are vacuum across the board. Sweet. Shit. Shit. Don't do that. Wrong button every time. Well, how much did I just... Yeah, okay. I just undid that. I just undid it. It was me. I did it. I did it. Okay, 10 pipe, probably not enough, but I'm not going to start it. Okay, especially without the hydroponics. Oh, crap. I forgot about power. Power for this unit. 2, 3, 2. 2 more liquid pipes. And then we'll power it up and take a shower. For the first time in many, many days. I think I'd actually have to look and see how many days I had. And then add on the 48 here. Okay. Let's print off some hydroponics. Just use those for plumbing. Use those for plumbing devices. That's what they're good for. It's 4 of them. That's not enough. Quite frankly, I think that's enough. And I should be able to plug this in from the bottom. Cool. There we go. So that's plumbed up, and power's on the far side. And where's the... it's gonna tell me where... Yes. That's... okay, we can do that. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Oh, spaghetti. Spaghetti on Venus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That's terrible. That's terrible. But we now have a use for the charcoal, which is shoved over here. Ah, no. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Throw that in there. We are ready to crank. I think we can press the green button. Storm's over already. That's awesome. We're still sorting fluids here. Okay, good. All right. I don't have a plastic sheet. I might have to change out my window for a wall. And a door. Yeah. Shutter. Perfect. Yeah, shutter. Alright. Well, we're stinky, right? So what do we do? What do stinky people do? That's right. They take a shower. Bam. They take a shower with their jetpack on. That's how you do it. Alright. You just took a shower. Day 49 plus... forget how many days I had prior to the big update. 80? 80 or 130? I don't remember which specifically, but... Ooh, we got rice seeds. Rice seed? Rice seed? Or rice seed. And then, oh. Okay. Rice does not decay into anything. Good to know. And, nothing there. Okay, potato seeds, switchgrass seeds. Okay. Yeah, I gotta do something about that. That'll be another day. But I can move everything out one from the wall, and we can still have that hiding thing. So does cramp it a little bit for the plants, but whatever. I'm happy with that. We've got a bigger greenhouse. We've got a shower. We have a shower. Yeah, let's see. Let's aim it like that. Do that. Take a screenshot. There we go. Took forever to take a screenshot. So we did good. Yeah. I'm happy. We got some lights. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and turn this off. Ah, yes. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And the base is getting big enough, I actually need to throw another power transmitter in. But, happy with that. Next up, sleeping quarters. Yeah, maybe that's the next goal, is sleeping quarters. Yeah, fun stuff. So, but I think that's as good a place as any, and we can meet back next week, next Tuesday. So, I would like to thank everybody for watching, and we will catch you next time.